Here's the real reason why I wrote See President McKinley or Die Trying. We now have only vague and sketchy ideas about the causes and treatments for diseases of the human mind. The 19th century was even more clueless. If you believe female circumcision only happened in Africa, think again. Clitoridectomy was used in this country to make difficult women docile. The ancient Greeks were the first to blame insanity on disturbances in the hystera, the womb. Apparently, only women's madness deserved society's condemnation. Mad men became war heroes. Greed and power were the motives for locking women, including sane women, in madhouses, as mental health institutions were called in those days. The pattern continued well into the 20th century, at least in Missouri. In the small town of Ilasco, near Hannibal, the mammoth Atlas Portland Cement Company wanted 26 acres of land belonging to sisters Mary Heinbach and Euphemia Kohler. Despite Atlas's influence with local bigwigs, the company had a real fight on their hands. Molly and Femi fought Atlas for 17 years before the giant company succeeded in grabbing the sisters' land. The case went to the Missouri Supreme Court 4 times. At length, a jury found both sisters insane. In 1921, Molly went under guardianship, and in 1929, Femi was committed to the insane asylum in Fulton, Missouri. Both were dead by 1931, victims of greed, injustice, and their own unconquerable spirit. In a time before any semblance of the scientific message was employed to determine actual causes of problems, women's reproductive organs were blamed for a myriad of evils and stood as proof that women are inferior to men. Perhaps the most destructive of all was the notion that education made women infertile, sickly, or paralyzed with anxiety. In 1885, the Association of Collegiate Alumni, now AAUW, the American Association of University Women, conducted a survey of 1,290 women college graduates. That's all the alumni of the 12 United States schools that accepted women students at the time. That landmark study, Health Statistics of Women College Graduates, gathered evidence and employed statistical analysis to replace old wives' tales with facts for the first time in history. I am proud to say that I am a member of AAUW, and I thank St. Louis Writers Guild for the opportunity to share a little known bit of women's history. I explore it further in my newest Jimmy McFussell mystery, See President McKinley or Die Trying. It comes out in ebook tomorrow.
That was awesome.
Thank you. And you were awesome.
And a hell of a topic, I gotta say.
Well, that's why I wrote the book in the first place. You know, it's just
I don't blame you.
just rage. I was
Yeah.
enraged.
Oh, that's the best part. You just rage into a book for nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
that's
So
horrible. I hate those stories, man. I hate them. I run into them all the time because I do a bunch of research and there's so many of them. So I
indeed,
hate those stories.
indeed. But anyway, so I thank you, and I suppose you'll send me a link of wherever this is
Yeah,
going up.
so here I will basically in the next day or so get this up onto YouTube. I'll trim it out just so that it's just the part that um you know
This means,
that
yeah.
you spoke during. And then once I do, I'll send you the YouTube link and it'll go up onto the book fair site. There'll be a bunch of them up there soon.
Great.
So no worries. Um,
Well, thanks a bunch.
awesome. You might want to hit stop your recording before you leave, just to make sure that